Welcome back to Central Valley Talk, where we celebrate what's good about our valley, the whole Central Valley. So many cool things going on out there, despite COVID. How are you being affected by COVID? Are you working? Are you off work? Or your kids in school, out of school? Are you the teacher at home while your kids are at home? How is COVID affecting you? Also, we want to set out to find out how COVID's affecting different cities around the valley. One city especially has seemed to work well through COVID. They're doing a good job, and that's the city of Parlier. And we have the mayor, Alma Beltran, and the city manager, Sonia Hall. Did I get all that right so far?
Yes.
You guys are doing fantastic out there. I mean, you have COVID like everyone else. So.
Yes, we do. We have quite a bit of cases from the beginning. You know, now it's not as high, but we still continue to have cases. The good thing is that we haven't had more deaths because, you know, at the beginning we did have quite a bit. I just think that we are considering everything that's going on. We still try to do our best to help the community and do what we can to help the businesses that are there. They are very good as far as following whatever guidelines are in place. You know, they just try to make sure that they can keep safe but still continue to have, you know, the income that they need.
Right. And some cities just flatly shut everybody down, no matter whether they can deal with it or not deal with it, or whether they know. By the way, a disclaimer, we're not really sitting by each other. We're about 10 feet apart here. We're being very safe, as you must be in Parlier being safe.
Yes, we just, again, you know, try to just follow the guidelines that are given to us by the health officials, you know, and, you know, wearing our mask, you know, when we're, in, you know, around anyone from the community or even our staff.
Right. That's a pretty easy thing to do.
Yeah, just the simple things that, you know, you can think of. I mean, anything more than that, I don't think we've really had to encounter anything.
There are the hoaxers and the anti-maskers, but we had a guest earlier today who went through COVID, and she said it was horrible for about a month. And if you really get it, I mean, a lot of people it doesn't affect them so much, but if you really get it like she did, it leaves some scarring that really lasts a long time. So I'm just going to try not to get it. So.
Yeah, and that's the best thing you could do. Stay healthy. You know, that's a lot of it too. Is to try to stay healthy, because it depends on your immune system. From what the doctors say, is it's your immune system. If it's compromised, of course you're you're a higher risk to get that.
Right. Now, Sonia Hall's your city manager now.
Yes.
Welcome, Sonia. Welcome to our show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exciting. What a beautiful little town Parlier is, and it's growing. And you're able to keep the businesses open and the economy moving.
Yes, we do. You know, there's a lot of online that they do in the community, so that helps the tax base and the businesses, as long as they do the social distancing. And if they're able to stay open, they can, just following the guidelines. And so we don't try to be too aggressive with our businesses, because I don't think we should do that. If there's a problem, if the governor feels that there's a problem, then maybe, you know, he can send the staff that he needs, which he did in the past. He sent the county, I believe,
yes, he did.
and had them do it. It's better if it's something that they feel that's important, then they can go ahead and address it. As far as what we do is we try to be supportive and guide them as much as we can.
Very good. Now, but you have things going on, special things. You haven't shut the city down. You have some special toy drives or things coming up?
Yes, we used to have every year our big event for our toy drive. We had the dinner. Santa Claus was out there. We had a lot of the
just activities for the kids,
and the like the Grinch was out there too. We have a lot of pictures for that. It was beautiful, and we're able to open it up to the community, but because of what's going on, we're not able to. But we're still trying to be creative and find ways to be able to provide that still.
Now, who's involved in the toy drive?
Well, right now we're working with our chief, is Garza. He's the one that's working with the staff, our city staff, Sonia Hall, and also the school is starting to come in and also help support with whatever they can. The Lions, the Rotary, I believe is that the only organization?
And the Hope Coalition.
Oh, and the Hope Coalition as
So
well.
if people want to be involved in the toy drive, what do? They get a toy and donate it?
Yes,
They could do that.
They can do that. They can drop off toys at the city, or, you know, if they want to give an actual donation, they can do that as well. We have a fund for it. We have one of our businesses that contributes every year. They donate $15,000 to our toy giveaway.
And with our toys, the toys that we don't have, we have a sign up, and all the parents come in and sign up their children. So when we do,
They let you know what toy they might want. Okay.
exactly. And so we take the money that we get from our business, and we go to Walmart shopping.
Right.
So we get good toys.
Yeah. And it sounds like maybe that's even a better way because of COVID, because you're not taking something that you might have COVID on or something, but with cash donations, then you're able to pick what
Exactly.
the kids need, so everybody can get what they need.
Yes. So it makes it helpful for the parents. We've been doing this for, well, as long as I've been there, for over 20 years, and
Wow.
providing a toy for the children of Parlier.
What else? Tell me what else is going on in Parlier.
Well, we have new businesses that are coming in, and on Manning we have Taco Bell. We already opened Starbucks. We have a few potential
Fox Drugs.
business that are coming in, and Fox Drugs as well. And then we have
Wow.
also the Head Start program. EOC Head Start is actually going to be in a new location, which is a beautiful location.
I only know Manning. That's the only street I know in Parlier. So
Well, it's filling up.
it's
Yeah.
looking nice too.
Yeah.
Real nice development. How it's developed. It's not junky or run down. It's a really nice how that's developing through there. Restaurants. Can we eat inside in Parlier? I think last week we could have, but what about
Yeah,
this week?
I know now it's, and I did receive quite a bit of emails and from the businesses concerned, are we going to be closed down? So that's something that the indoor, it's not open for the public anymore. It's all outdoor now.
You know, it's
so.
outdoor.
They already had
adapted?
it set it up
Yeah,
already,
nice.
so I think it's easier for them to just continue to have it outside.
I'm hearing, I'm not a medical expert, don't call me and say I don't know, but I'm hearing that people aren't catching it outdoors, that it's
No,
indoors, and there's even a gym on the news that redid their ventilation system and nobody's catching it at the gym, that just the fresh air really helps.
Yeah, it does. It does. And also, like I mentioned, it has to do with our health. If you're higher risk, just like any kind of, flu, if you're at high risk, you're more likely to have you're a higher risk to get something like that.
I hate to put you on the spot because you're the mayor, but do you have a favorite restaurant there?
All of them are good. I try to go to every single one of them because I want to support
Spread it
as
out.
much. Yes, we try to.
And they're all mom and pop owned, aren't they? The ones
Yes.
I go to in
Yes,
Parlier. I
they
love
are.
that
That's
about
the
them.
reason why it's very important for all our residents in the community to try to support each other and help each other out because the businesses, the barbers, they're all facing the financial crisis.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, did you just have an election in Parlier?
Yes, we did. We have 2 new council.
Nice.
So
Were you up for election?
No, not this year.
But 2 new council members, good.
Yes, 2 new.
And when will they start, in January?
In January.
Okay, good. Anything else you want to talk about Parlier?
We're working on a new park on the west side of Parlier, so that's something that we're really excited. We had the new park that we had downtown, which is our Heritage Park. It has a splash pad. It's big, beautiful park. That's what we put our new Christmas tree. It's a beautiful tree out there. And so we're trying to bring something like that to the west side of Parlier so they can have their own park that's beautiful as well.
That's great.
Yes.
Wow, Parlier, it's a happening place. Businesses, parks, businesses are open. It sounds like a very happy, you guys are going to have a good Christmas. I
Yes,
think.
you were trying to make it to, I know that it's hard times right now, so we want to make it as much pleasant as it can be for the people because it's hard for them. I hear the stories where they have to figure out how am I going to pay rent, how am I going to pay, especially the businesses, how am I going to pay for the rent for the business location that they are at, plus their mortgage, plus put food on the table. It's hard. So we have a COVID relief fund that we're working on that is to help our local businesses, to help them with their rent, to help them if it's a resident that's having financial troubles paying for their mortgage because of
They're
COVID.
out of work or something.
Right,
Boy.
and there's a criteria that they have to meet, but, we do have that relief fund that was given, well, it's through the COVID fund that the state
I was
has.
going to ask Sonia, we didn't get to ask her many questions.
Yes.
Where's that money come from?
The money is coming from the CARES Act.
Okay, that's the federal funds. that
Yes.
Somehow drills
So
down to the city.
it has trickled down to the city, and so we're using that money, but we're also using money that's coming from Cal OES through FEMA.
Okay.
So we have a Great Plates program where we were able to support our restaurants, our local restaurants, by using them to serve our seniors
Oh
breakfast,
my
lunch, and
goodness.
dinner.
They get to sell meals
Yes.
to the seniors, and the seniors get meals, and everybody benefits. there.
Everybody benefits. And so FEMA provided the funding for that.
Don't want to put you on the spot, but I've known Sonia for a long time, and she knows how government works, and it's very confusing. You have a crystal ball on what relief is Congress and Senate going to come up with some more relief for small towns?
I think as the numbers grow, I think that they will come up with some relief for the small towns.
We just need to get through this
We
election process.
We just need to
Yes.
get through this election process.
Hopefully by next year, January, everything is all settled down with everything that's going on with the election, and we can kind of start working on helping the communities that need the help.
Very good. Parlier is the city. The mayor's Alma Beltran. The new city manager, Sonia Hall, City of Parlier. Go check them out at parlier.ca.us. And I want you guys to come back. I want to hear the progress. This is the most exciting little town in the
Yes.
whole state right now.
We'll make sure we have pictures so you can see
yeah,
the parks and stuff.
Yeah, I want to see the development of the
Yes.
park. We will be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.